Hello and welcome back to Everybody Loves Raiken, our 5th edition live play podcast. When last we left off, the party had just survived a cavern in the Underdark filled with lava collapsing around them as a fight between an unknown hunter and an aberration caved the ceiling in over them. Most of them managed to escape the falling debris. Those that got caught in it survived, if injured, and then helped this Dragonborn that fell from above to defeat the aboleth. Cyrus delivered the final spiteful blow against it, and the aboleth swore eternal vengeance against him.
Yay!
And then the party continued on their path toward the city of Onyx as they helped the hunter recover from his wounds that he sustained fighting the aberration. From him, they learned that he had been hired to try and quell a influx of aberrations in this area, which he has referred to as the Illithid, and has asked if the party would help him with it. The party has yet to make that decision. And so, we pick up as the party completes their long rest in an offshoot cavern in the Underdark, somewhere between the city of Onyx and Umbralight. Everyone has had the benefit of a long rest.
During that long rest, could an attempt have been made to carve my piece of ivory?
Yeah. Who do you want to do it? Do you want to do it?
I mean, I know out of character that I have the best shot. Laramentis is not a particularly crafty person, though. Let's see if he does ask Cyrus to attempt again, given how much he knows that it means to him.
After what happened last time?
That he huffs at you every time you ask somebody else?
So I do ask our Dragonborn friend. I am very pointedly looking away from, like, it's very clear to anyone who's paying attention that I'm not looking at Cyrus.
Who is frankly staring at him.
Oh yeah.
Dejected look on his face.
So you hold out this piece of ivory to your new Dragonborn friend Rezym Andar, and ask him if he will carve it into the shape of a portal. You give him some basic description of how it should look and some dimensions to it, and he holds the piece in his hand, rolls it about a bit, and says, I can try to carve this for you. It should not be too different from making arrowheads. Let me see. He will attempt his craft.
And he carves an arrowhead.
He hands you back the most beautiful arrowhead you've ever seen. He says, "Oh, I forgot, was not making arrowhead." Let's see here. Where's Rezym's sheet? Here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, Rezym got the long rest. You guys resurrected him after he died, which got rid of his disease.
Blew a lot of resources there.
Okay, he needs... It's an int roll. Okay. Tools. Okay. So I'm gonna say, with that roll on die... Did I ever tell you what you guys what the DC was?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay, cool.
I think before we could get to that, I feel like we would have had that discussion had Cyrus not rolled like a 1
2.
to
Yeah.
get a total of like 4.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish it was a 4.
So yeah, that had gone very bad for you. You're watching Rezym as he carves this piece, and he does seem very deft at this craft. He does have like a whittling knife with him that he's able to begin scraping at it and peeling these pieces of the help me out here. Ivory, thank you. Could not think of the word. With, for some reason, the only word coming to me was onyx, and I'm like, no, it's bone, not stone. Anyway, ivory, coming off, and slowly you see this door, this portal, taking shape. It takes him about an hour to craft it. He seems very focused on it, but he also eventually seems to kind of become lost in it. Just watching the shavings fall away. He rolled very well, and with his intelligence bonus and everything, he does make the DC. And so, at the end of this, you do have an ivory portal.
So, two things. One, I would, since I was denied the chance to try and do it again, I'll just try and take some time to, watch how he does it. Try and learn from the process.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, was the DC less than 20?
Yes.
Okay, so at least it was possible for me to make it.
The DC was less than 20.
Upon seeing it, I'll say, this should be perfect. And with this, our evenings here to rest should be most comfortable and much safer. I'll turn to Cyrus and say, I believe that when I cast the spell, I could make some things within that you could practice on if you would like to work on your craft.
That would be
They
appreciated.
won't be able to come with us when we leave the area of the spell, but while in there, they will be real enough.
It would be appreciated.
I am not well versed in this exact kind of magic, but I would be interested to see what you can accomplish with this thing I have made.
I would love to show you.
I do not envy you thinking you will spend many nights down in such a place as this. While I have some acquaintances and allies here in the Underdark, wandering its tunnels is not my favorite pastime. Well then, shall we move on?
I think that seems wise. Unless anyone else has anything in particular they wish to do before we... Well, I will cast the telepathic bond again. But so anyone who wants to do anything, I suppose you have 10 minutes.
Other than just packing up my stuff and resting, I'm all good.
I cast it on the same set of people.
Okay. So you
More people just keep showing up. Too many for the bond.
That does exclude me, right?
You are excluded.
Yeah.
Unless
Can
we
we have
swap someone else.
No, I just have to stay with my buddy. Whoever's my telepathic buddy.
Vendor, sorry.
Can we have 2 telepathic bonds going at the same time with overlap? So one person, so some people are part of both groups.
Interesting question.
Because the spell is named the same.
You're right.
And so you cannot be affected by two versions of the same spell.
He's right. In the
a
rules,
different spell that works very similarly to this one.
Yeah, you just cast telepathic
It's
bonds,
calculated.
not Rary's telepathic bonds.
no,
Yeah.
those are the same spell.
You have the walkie-talkie.
Technically, they both exist, but yeah, you're right.
We just need to make our own spell called Laramendis' telepathic bond.
Leah,
That can
Not the
target
spell
more
that he's
creatures.
working on.
hang on, guys. Leah,
Oh, yeah, I just said that we had the walkie-talkies if we get divided.
you have the walkie-talkies. I am a little surprised that nobody tried to use them when you were all separated around the city and figured out back then who had them.
I
So,
forgot
since
about
somebody
that.
brought them up now, would you
Oh.
like to determine who has each box?
Yeah, that's a good point. You could have just called us. I have one of the walkie-talkies in my bag.
Yeah, I remember the vendor has one of them. Do I have the other, or is it someone else?
That's
Can't
what I
remember.
think we said last session. Or
Last
one before
I
that.
knew, Leah had one, because
Yeah.
Leah was one of the last people to use it.
Okay. Is that how you wish it to stay? Since Leah has brought it up, you can, in character, be discussing where you want these resources to be.
Now, are you guys bringing this up verbally?
Yes.
Yeah, we are discussing. I guess y'all are discussing while I'm telepathic bonding about those.
I feel like Yukikaze should have one of them if he's not going to be a part of the bond. That way somebody can find him should we get separated.
I would agree to that, please.
Okay. Then, in that case, I will hand the one I have to Yuki.
Okay. So the people who have them right now are Yukikaze and Vendar. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, the tiny hut comes down. All of the
Comes down?
debris that you had attached to the outside of it falls to the ground around you. And, some of it on to you because it was domed over you. And as you step out away from where you had been sleeping after gathering up your stuff and packing it away, your drow guides would appear from the shadows, and Irin would say out loud, "I hope you've all slept well. There were some sounds during the night. It seems that perhaps they are still sending patrols this way. We know that at least 3 people went by toward the cavern that collapsed, and 1 came back. They didn't give this cavern a second look."
What do you think happened to the 2 that didn't come back?
Are you using the telepathic bond or speaking out loud to him? He is on it, he just doesn't know he's on it.
He would. I had to go over and touch him.
Oh, you do? Okay.
So I would have
Then-
explained I was doing the same thing.
Very well.
So he does know. But he also knows that there are people who are not on it, so speaking verbally makes sense.
I suspect, and he using the telepathic bond, and he seems to be gesturing to Thala, that, letting you know the information he's giving you, letting them know the information he's giving you. I suspect that they are staying in that cavern, down that pathway, expecting you. We did not leave much in the way of evidence of our passage. The person they left to guard the area was burned to the finest of ash. And then the area was covered over in debris from a battle that we were not necessarily involved in. Not something they would have expected, anyway. In essence, the addition of this Dragonborn has helped to cover our tracks. They are likely stationed down there, waiting us, meaning they are not in our way.
Should we try to scry on Rowan again? See if we can learn more info.
I mean, yeah, we could if we want to risk it. The problem is if he figures, like, if I fail at casting it, he knows someone is spying on him, and then he might change up his tactic.
I think it may be safer to stick with the information we have rather than risk it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth it.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we should continue on.
Very good. Let's see. Traveling at this pace and sleeping at a normal time, I would expect that we would arrive at our destination midday tomorrow, which is hours ahead of schedule. Given that we traveled deep into the night last night. He makes several gestures to Thela, who acknowledges them, and they gesture at you to form up again. Okay. Rezym does seem to understand what's going on, and falls into step, so describe to me the march order here real quick.
Well,
be at the back.
I'd like to be in the middle.
I will be near the back, but not directly in the back because I'm not part of the bond. Or
I feel like Raiken should be somewhere around the middle to give the most people the save chance.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fair point. I'll swap before I can. I'll let him have the middle.
Environment in front.
Yeah, casters in front, melee people at back. That's how it works, right?
That works,
Yeah, yeah, I would like to be not in front.
Before we head off, I cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
So it is already done.
Get your shield. Jebel, Vendar, where do you want to be?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing double file?
Double file is fine.
I mean, if we want Raiken's bonus to get the most of us, then we should be walking in like triple file around him with him in a box.
There's probably some tunnels that's too wide for.
Raiken's bonus looks like this. Raiken's bonus is that area. Okay, so you're going to form up such that everybody is getting the benefit of this aura.
where my only requirement is to be next to, Dad.
Oh, he's going to stay next to you.
I also want to be next to that.
You are. There are areas where you're going to have to snake into a single file line and hide. So, why don't we get a survival roll for the group? I'm going to be applying a static bonus to it because of your guides, who are going to be helping you a lot. So just tell me what you get. And then a stealth roll for everybody.
We're picking one person for survival, and then everyone's rolling stealth?
No. Each person is going to be rolling. So everybody's got a chance to contribute negatively to what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay, cool. So we're rolling both of them. I just wanted to know if we needed to figure out.
I like it's to contribute negatively and not positively.
I mean, these guys are helping you to succeed at this, but you've always got a chance to screw up.
How fun.
And with Clank Squad, we could always fail that stealth check.
I will remind Jebel that...
Is it an orb? Sorry, go on.
That he had hide in plain sight at one point. I don't know if he wants to give it to the group. Not hide in plain sight, excuse me.
Like...
Pass without trace.
Yeah, I was looking it up to see. It was like, that does not sound right. Have we have had a long rest?
Yes.
We just had a long rest.
How many things are there? Charges. 2 charges per day, so that... Have I been told that stealth is advised?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah. Wait, it only lasts... How long does it last? It only lasts like an hour, I think.
I mean, an hour is still pretty good. This is going to be... You'll activate it when you need it. This is representative of a large amount of traveling. And the pass without trace will help when it's needed.
Yeah, so like the guides will be like, we're about to go by an area that we know is, on the iffier side, you cast it, we go through there, and that's when the stealth roll is actually applying, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because there are only 2 charges.
Yep.
And I don't think I have it prepared as an actual spell, so... Yeah, you can only have 2 charges, so...
Sam, our rolls were oddly similar.
I mean, I would argue that a 7 and a 17 are fairly different.
Well, I mean, both have a 7 in it.
It's true.
But 22 both on stealth is kind of weird.
Did you also get a 19? I think we have the same dex, right?
Yeah, well, I have proficiency in stealth.
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
I got a 14
what does
on that.
Pass without trace do?
You had a plus 10 to your stealth.
Oh, okay, nice.
Damn, I got a minimum on my stealth. It's only a 25.
I cannot get that.
I'd pull up my hood, so now I get advantage on stealth. So it's survival first?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want this spoken, or do you want us to write it down?
Typed in is better for everybody, I think. I can read them off. I have a strong feeling that everything's gonna go fine.
Oh, do I need to roll for Lorelei as well?
No.
Okay.
Because she can literally just sit on your shoulder and contribute, and also detract nothing.
True. I mean, stealth makes sense that she wouldn't anyway, because,
Well, did you... I don't think you've resummoned... Did you resummon her during the long rest? You hadn't resummoned her
I hadn't
yet.
resummoned her. Yeah, you're right. Well, if you
She
didn't
got
wait an
pushed
hour
by the
before
rocks.
going, no, I have not resummoned her.
Okay. So
If it-
she's not here anyway.
Yeah.
Magical
Completely forgotten.
I did the best on survival I possibly could.
I did medium at survival.
I was one off from the best. I got a 19.
I rolled poorly.
Raiken actually did better stealth-wise than survival somehow.
I got a nat 20 on my stealth, so
Nat 20 was almost mine. I rolled a 9, so
Luckily, like I said,
I did like the 10.
the guides are adding a static bonus, so even though Lair tried to kill you all with his survival roll,
I was very confident that we needed to go down that way because if you look at the elevation change.
Tremendous
then-
He was very insistent we go down several wrong paths. But
one of those
Right
times
with
where
the
it's like the ranger comes up, like puts a hand on your shoulder, just shakes his head.
slaps you.
The stealth good, stealth good, stealth good, stealth super good, stealth super good, stealth super good, stealth good. Okay. Yeah. So over the course of the next several hours, you do wend your way through more paths. One thing that you notice is that lava flows intruding through the tunnels become a more frequent thing as you continue following your guides. And then, at one point, about 4 hours in, Rezym is going to make several hand gestures after getting the attention of the Drow with a thrown rock. And after several more hand gestures, this appears to be some sort of a language that he's fluent in with them. Irin, sorry, I had to stop and think of his name, turns to the group and says over the telepathy, "So, are we splitting here, or..."
What? I'm confused.
I believe this is his exit.
yes, are we going
if-
to help him or not?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Rezym has indicated that it was still on the table whether you would break from your mission to help him with his.
Well, the way I see it is if his mission is of the same caliber as ours, if one fails, the other is pointless, so I feel we should help.
Is he able to delay for the time for us to finish ours, or is he also on a bit of a time crunch?
Irin turns back to Thala and Rezym and makes several hand gestures. And after some conversation there, he turns back to look at you, Lair, and says, "The hunter is insistent that it be taken care of while we're in the area. He claims there's some kind of portal, and things are only going to be getting worse if he doesn't close it."
Can he close it?
Seems like he has a much higher chance of success if we help.
He sends more hand gestures and turns back and says, he thinks he can.
Well, my opinion has stayed the same. I feel we should help.
I think we should help too. Who knows what kind of havoc that might be being caused by these things, or what kind of damage they could do to the world.
If we do, we might need to push hard again tonight so that we can keep on schedule.
I think I can do that.
That's kind of what we signed on for.
Layla and I are well rested.
Okay, that sounds like a decision then.
See if we can do this quick.
He turns back and sends several more hand gestures, at which point you see the black-scaled Dragonborn's mouth split in a grin, and several sharp reptilian fangs gleam in the partial light of the Underdark.
He just smiles to me. Like, all I see is just a smile.
Yeah, you just see a smile. He points to a particular tunnel, and the Drow begin leading you down it. After about half an hour of walking down this new tunnel, Vendar, you are going to become aware through your super senses that there... it seems to your super hearing that there are several small creatures milling about, possibly in small like side passage or something that leads into the tunnel that you're in. You can tell that they're nearby and directly adjoined.
But not what they are? Can I get...
Make
Do I know,
a
like,
history
general-
check.
Okay. That's not bad. 19.
19. You do find that you recall hearing odd noises like this once before in your life. These particular hisses and gaseous expulsions, little chirps and trills, seem to remind you of only one creature that was so terribly alien it has been burned into your mind. You remember hearing these noises in the Vault of Garland.
In the Vault of Garland.
I'll give the player a moment to see if they can put these clues together before I'll let you know what it is.
Well, it sounds like it's like a steam engine or like no mishap apparatus working.
No, it was definitely a creature.
Only a creature. What a... Ooh, is it bullet?
No, not a bullet. You saw these creatures in a room where there was a puzzle that involved placing a sword into a statue.
It's flumps! More flumps!
Is indeed.
Did you say that over telepathy?
Yes. I hear flumps.
I don't remember them causing much of a problem.
I don't remember what that is.
Remember
I just
that
look at
puzzle that
Raiken
we-
and see what his reaction to this is.
Raiken just looks at everyone pissed off.
Wait, was
You left me in the puzzle room when I was trying to get it all figured out.
And Garland with the puzzle with the sword that we like subverted, that then Raiken kept working towards completing.
Yeah, so you all left and he kept trying to solve it, which
Yeah,
caused him to
because
have to
I-
fight more flumps.
So he fought a bunch of the Flumps alone.
Ah.
They weren't anything special.
So, as you get closer, they will drift down from little small holes in the ceiling of this tunnel, looking at you with their strange stalk eyes.
Oh, now I remember them.
The best creature in the monster manual.
What manual? You have a manual of monsters?
I mean, I didn't pay much attention in that class, but
They are going to carefully broadcast to each of you, and you're going to hear them say, "So you know what we are."
yes,
You are not dangerous creatures for us.
we don't intend to be.
Perhaps, then, you'll help us.
We got another quest.
Wait, differently?
Internal stacking up.
What is it you're asking about?
Invaders from another plane.
Well, that seems like what we're doing anyway. I say to everyone.
We think that's true. And so you would be inclined to help us.
If by help you mean getting rid of those from another plane, then yeah, that's
Over the
what we're here
telepathic
for.
bond, I'm gonna say, if these are aberrations like the other things, there's a chance it thinks we're the invaders.
You are not the invaders. The other creatures are.
Describe them.
Well, that's horrifying, since that was over the telepathic bond.
They did respond to it.
They spoke to us telepathically before, though.
Yes, but they're not part of your telepathic bond.
By the way, what language are they speaking?
Telepathic.
Telepathy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they were speaking to us telepathically. I
Yes.
thought they
Yeah.
were speaking. Okay, that makes sense.
We can give you
Can I
information.
roll to remember what I remembered about Flumps from the last time we saw them?
If your character remembered something about Flumps, then you are able to remember it.
I don't remember what I knew.
And you think I do? Goodness gracious.
That's why I wanted to roll.
Let me tell you what you remember about Flumps. Yeah, go roll it. Arcana,
It was a 5 on die.
which is only like a 21.
It's a 23.
God.
That's even more absurd than my stealth.
It is, yeah.
You are aware that Flumps are aberrations themselves. Let me see if it talks about it at all. Alright, I'm going to quickly pull you aside for this information so that you can share what you think is important with the party.
Cool.
Or in Raiken sigh. Alright, so, very quickly, they are visitors from another plane. However, unlike the ones that you have been warned about by Nalia in the past, such as when you guys went after the Beholder, these things do not seem to be evil or destructive in nature. They don't...
I didn't actually hear anything that you had said. I was awaiting endpoint with that Discord issue.
Oh, that's frustrating. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, with your 23, you know that they are creatures from another plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they would fall into this category that your group has been calling aberrations. But you know that unlike other aberrations, such as the ones you were warned about by Nalia back when you were in Braithen, these do not have a history or seemingly even a propensity for chaos and destruction. What you do know from the study of these creatures at the university is that they appear to subsist on psychic energy that they draw from other creatures. However, in most cases, this does not appear to have any long-term detrimental effect to the creature that they're drawing on.
Okay.
You do know that even though they look hideous and weird, and act
They do not.
and interface with other creatures in a childlike manner, they are intelligent and bear the wisdom of their culture.
Okay.
They are sentient beings of great intelligence and wisdom, possessing advanced knowledge of religion, philosophy, mathematics, and countless other subjects.
These things are just even better. Everything that you say just makes them better.
It is believed that one of the reasons that they are so versed in so many subjects is because they draw the information in when they are feeding on the psychic energy.
So now these 3 flumps are going to be the smartest flumps to ever flump.
Because of your high roll, I will say that this also gives you some insight into the situation. If you will accept it, I can give you some of the insights your character might draw from this information.
Sure. Seems reasonable.
Creatures that subsist on psychic energy seek out sources of psychic energy to survive. And so, you know from the limited information that the party has gained of the Illithid that they very likely are strong sources of psychic energy.
Okay.
In fact, a lot of aberrations seem like they are big brains floating around.
Okay.
So it is not outside the realm of reason that flumps would gravitate towards such dangerous creatures, and that they are now asking you to be rid of them means that they also understand the great danger these creatures pose.
Okay. Because my initial thought on what you were saying there was around these things trying to lead other things to the Illithids for keeping the Illithids okay. But so
right, I think that's reasonable,
so,
but which is why I wanted to give you this, because it's not altogether intuitive, but I think your role is indicative that that the character can see past the surface here. These creatures, and from your studies, you understand from the studies that the university was doing on them that they are good, and they wish to be to benefit. They wish to be beneficent to the creatures around them.
Yeah.
And so, even though
sense.
they are probably subsisting off the psychic energy of these Illithid, they also know that it would not be beneficent to the other creatures that inhabit this area to allow them to remain.
Yeah. If they remain and grow more powerful, it might be a short-term gain in psychic energy, but long-term bad, and so it is in their
it is also
maybe not interest, but in their goals to do something about this. Okay.
It is also reasonable to think that perhaps the flumps are endangered by these creatures as well. They can only continue to subsist off them as long as they aren't discovered, or something like that.
Yeah,
so
as long as they are not a nuisance, and as soon as the mosquito gets noticed, then
yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Let's hop back.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
The last thing that had been said was what?
Let me take you into the closet so that you can tell them what they meant.
So, thank you.
What
It
do
does
I-
answer my question.
What do I remember about these things from the last time I knew something about them? The Flumph had last said, "We can give you information."
Come back.
Welcome back. That would be most useful. And so every time I'm responding to them, I am speaking to the bond, just
Yes.
so everyone else is aware.
Yeah, they do seem to be able to hear you despite not being on the bond.
Yeah.
If you will follow us, we can take you to this pestilence, and you can remove it. We can even tell you which are the strongest ones.
There's more?
Of course, there are many.
Oh boy.
They are trying to build society. Must put a stop to this before they succeed. The portal they opened will allow even more through. If they are allowed to finish their great work.
Please lead the way.
Well, trying to remember if I already placed this here or not. I don't think I did. I'm gonna go with I didn't, so I'm gonna go. Have already. Yes, I did. Okay. Interesting. Scroll over here.
Could someone explain to Yukikaze and Rezym the parts of the conversation that they might not have heard? Someone close that can whisper?
So Raiken screams it at him.
What am I screaming?
Laramendas had asked to convey the conversation with the Flumphs to Yukikaze and Rezym, or at least the parts of it that they couldn't fill in the blanks based on what they couldn't hear.
Okay, Raiken will do so. Not yelling.
I do like the maps done this way. It's nice to have background stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the tool was pretty reasonable to use.
Yeah. I like it quite well. They lead you down several or winds in the tunnel, encouraging you via telepathy to maintain your silence, telling you about these creatures that you're going to face. You are, over the course of the time that it takes you to get there, given information about these creatures known as the Illithid. How they are possessed of humanoid bodies with arms and legs, but that their faces bear these tentacles that they use to capture prey and pull it to their mouth. That they feast directly on the brains of intelligent creatures, as opposed to the flumps that feed only on thoughts.
intelligent creatures. Well, I think we're safe then.
You hear Yukikaze softly say, "God damn it."
I mean, it's just Laramendus is being fucking buffet. Oh, by the way, can I just say that I refilled the poison in the Gooinator?
Oh, okay. Yep. You can open the reservoir and fill it up. Just mark down the. Just be keeping track of how much poison you have left as you do that. That's all.
Tristan, I'm also kind of like, I'm gonna push to move toward the front of the group because I want to see if I can get eyes on these things before everyone else without it being noticed. Because I'm gonna actually put this to use for once.
Your inspect enemy thing?
Know your enemy. I want to see if I can observe them for a minute before we get in there.
Okay. Alright. Got these two things up. Oh.
And I can only do it once if there's a group, right? I can't do it per enemy, I see.
I think it's
just that creature type.
Yeah, I think it's per creature type, right?
It doesn't. Hold on, actually.
I think it's per creature. I could be wrong.
You observe or interact with another creature outside combat. You can learn certain information about the capabilities to your own. The DM tells you if the creature is equal, superior, or inferior in regard to two of the following characteristics of your choice. Yeah, it doesn't say the number of limit, but it does say.
I mean, I think it would be like if there was a group of like 5 of them, it would be a minute for each one. I don't think you could observe a group of 5 and then know all those things. Is my take on that.
Yeah, and I only out of those 5, I could know 2, each one of them, how they reflect for the 2 stats. All right.
You can try to do that, sure.
If we get in range.
How close do they have to be?
I just have to be able to see them.
Okay. And you have dark vision out to 60 feet?
Yeah, because it's observe or interact.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to make sure I have a handle on everything, because it is about to get interesting.
You mean it wasn't already?
Actually, could I want to say to the group, if this is something I could say to the group while we're just like, as I'm progressing toward the front of the group, I'll be like, guys, I want to try to get in front to get a better look at these things before we fight them. Maybe I could figure some stuff out about them. Do we want to know anything, like, if they're stronger than us, if they got a better constitution than us? They're more dexterous. I kind of figure those things out.
Nothing stronger than me.
Of course.
It seems like they're more intelligent and spell based.
I can't figure out that stuff.
Man, just remember they can read minds. They might be able to detect you even if you're invisible.
Well, I'm gonna try nonetheless.
Well, be very careful and keep a distance.
Just keep your mind completely blank.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, not with this group.
Wow, Leah, that's kind of mean.
Leah, nice burn.
It's nice burn.
And now you see how this party works.
I mean, works is a strong assumption.
This function's just another kind of function.
I mean, we've done a lot, made it through. You wouldn't expect it when you listen to us, but we work well together.
So, on your way here, the Floomphs tell you about the Illithid, about how they are powerful psychics and magic casters, about how they have come from another world to try and take over this one, and about how they use their psychic powers to lure prey to them, to devour their brains, and make them subservient slaves.
Do you know if they're resistant to poison?
Do they know if they're resistant to poison? The Floomph has never tried to poison a Mind Flayer.
No.
It sounds like a reasonable thing to attempt.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds like you should try more things.
I do not want to die.
I hear. Was that in telepathic?
I imagine.
Okay.
Which means
Never
you
mind.
don't. Nobody's talking. The only chatter going on is either telepathic or hand gestures, which seem to mostly be known by the Drow and Rezym.
And then my little bit of whispering.
Yeah.
And me just being up front. Okay. That's all I need to know. Once we start initiative, I'm gonna sneak up real quick and grab some food. In real life.
Mm-hmm.
To me, D&D is real life.
I think that'll do for now. So, you are led up to this set of rocks. The Floomphs, after divulging the information, the last piece of information that they have to give you is that the humanoid Illithid do seem to be serving the greater purpose of one massive brain-like creature that they will be protecting.
So we should target the brain thing.
That could be one course of action.
I mean, if it dies, maybe everything else just stops.
To the Floomphs, I will ask, if it dies, what happens to the rest of them?
I am finding out what they know and what they can tell you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay, can I get all of you to make insight checks for me?
Sure.
One each.
Oh, sweet.
Do you want it in chat?
Just tell me if you got higher than an 18.
I did. I got a 23.
Okay.
I did not.
Oh, dang it.
I got an 11.
Oh, Jesus. I got a 17.
Well,
I definitely did not.
I got a 27.
Damn.
Yeah, not 20.
Alright.
Yukikaze only got a 14.
It's because she don't trust no one.
As the flumps were leading you down these pathways, that took you a couple hours, those who got above an 18 started to become aware that you felt in your heart of hearts that your telepathic conversation was being overheard, and this was not something that you had felt even once you became aware that the flumps could overhear it.
Well, that's worrying.
At that point, I would say verbally that our minds are being watched.
I feel it too.
What are you talking about?
We should be both quiet in speech and thought.
Indeed.
That just makes
How are we
Cyrus nervous, and he
supposed to
starts thinking a lot more.
How are we supposed to be silent in thought?
I found that meditation.
Raiken continues to think about Cord.
Undar starts singing 99 bottles.
99 bottles of purple worm poison on the wall, 99 bottles of purple worm poison, kill a purple worm, drain its poison, 112 bottles of purple worm poison on the wall.
I feel like between Vendar and Raiken, the stuff listening to us, there's like, oh my god, shut up!
I cannot find a satisfactory answer, so I'm going to say that the flumps believe that they are individual creatures.
What about the slaves?
Will they regrow their brains?
I mean, will they stop if the big brain is killed, or are they being personally controlled by the smaller ones?
They're usually under the control of the illithid.
So if we kill the illithid, will the smaller ones stop? Will the slaves stop, or will they keep coming?
It's possible.
Okay.
It is uncertain because they do not have minds. It cannot be predicted exactly what will happen to the body. It is also possible that they are controlled by the intellect devourers.
I don't like that name. Bad name.
And therefore they would not need the illithid or the elder brain.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Suffice to say, the best course of action is probably to just destroy all of them.
Assuming we can.
Can I mix purple worm poison into one of Cyrus's fireballs?
No. Now then, as you get here, you do see a... You see that there is a body of water.
Okay.
What's yours? 120? Leah?
But what? Mine what?
Dark
Vision.
vision?
Oh. Hold on. That's a question I haven't thought about in quite some time. Devil side, you can see normal darkness, both magical and non-magical. That is 120, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Leah, you,
Yeah.
but not anybody else, are capable of seeing that out in this dark water, there does seem to be a stone structure that is in the middle of construction. It looks to be like a large square around a contained pool of water, and several layers of steps have been built up, as it seems to be being made into a pyramid of some kind. You can see that, and all of you can see, like, the silhouette of this partially constructed building, because the water in the middle of it is emitting a small amount of light. It seems to glow a deep green, lightly illuminating the stones around it. What I believe everyone here is aware of is that there is a group of 3 creatures in front of the party. They seem to be standing and waiting, like they seem to be staring directly at where you are. You recognize 2 of them as dwarves. And the last you can make out with your dark vision as humanoid, and carrying a staff in one hand. He seems to have this creature seems to have, flowing garments on. Like a cloak or robe.
Alright. So how many minutes we got?
Minutes?
Minutes.
He wants to for
Seconds.
the know your enemy.
Oh.
It
Yeah.
kind of seems like they know we're here.
It does, it seems that, like, you peek around the rock and they are already staring at you.
But that means
Yeah,
I
but
can
they're not
still
doing
observe
anything.
them. Yeah, right?
And so we just stand here staring at each other eye to eye for 5 minutes.
You may try that if you think that will work.
I want to stare at them because I want to figure out as much as possible. If no one else
wow.
is doing
99 bottles.
as long as no one else does anything to initiate combat or do anything, I'd like to be the one in front just peeking, trying to observe, and just tell me what happens, how many I can observe, and I'll let you know what I want to learn from that.
As you peek around the rock and begin studying the 3 directly in front of you, you are...
I definitely want to know what the mind dudes, the staff dude stuff, though.
Sure. Well before a minute elapses,
you bastard!
You are going to hear a voice in your mind, unlike any of the other voices that you have heard in your mind recently, easily discernible from those of your friends and the Floomps. As it says to you, "Creature of thought and anguish, why do you come here?"
And that was directly to me?
Yes.
He just looks over his shoulder. I think they know we're here.
I'm gonna keep interacting and say, I'm really scared.
You have come to join our cause, then. You give yourself to the Illithid willingly.
Alright, Voldemort.
That I cannot do.
Then we will take your mind from you. And it's going to raise a long-fingered hand, and the two dwarves who were standing in front of it, dull-eyed, suddenly snap their heads up, bearing a hammer and rock in their hands, and begin charging toward you. You may roll initiative.
Wait, I got talking for a little bit. Does that mean I still get to know at least it?
You did get it talking at the speed of thought.
It took a whole quarter second.
Yeah, that was a whole 6 seconds.
No! Tristan,
Yes. I mean, I'd have given it to you if they didn't have a lot of things all over their description saying this shit don't work.
It was a good attempt, though, and you should remember for when things don't read our mind.
Yes. I do want to encourage you to do this again against things that don't know you're coming multiple miles away.
Alright. Sad face. I really don't want to fight these fuckers.
It's a little late for that.
Yeah, but I didn't realize these were the legit brain suckers.
How did you not realize that?
When I rolled a 2 for initiative, or 4.
I mean, that is better than a 2.
It's fine. They all rolled absolute crap for initiative too. Ooh.
Worse than Raiken kind of crap, or
Probably. I only have the dice rolls in front of me, but they're very sad.
Hey, Raiken so far has rolled better than... Okay, now he's finally under half.
I mean, he can't be in the top half. That doesn't math.
That doesn't.
Yeah, I mean,
matter.
I rolled pretty bad too. So.
Vendar was disappointingly low.
If
What'd you get,
Wendar was
30?
disappointingly low. Yeah.
I got a 6.
I mean, before Vendar, it was 2 above and 2 below. So he was halfway.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
things are starting.
That's a win from Raiken.
Are we starting at the top, Tristan? Probably, or?
Hang on.
Okay.
No, we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So you go first.
Yeah,
So,
it's like golf.
Do I know if Dwergar share the same issue with sunlight as Drow?
Roll me a nature.
Haha, Raiken's back to half.
I mean, that puts you directly in the middle, right?
That is a 13.
Yeah,
13.
It was 3 and 3, and there's seven total people counting Raiken.
You find that you are not certain, but you feel like it is likely. But you do not know with certainty, unfortunately.
Convincing me more that I should take the bonus initiative thing next time I get a perk.
What, alert?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's sweet, plus 10 to initiative.
And then you'd never be surprised.
What? Well, it gives you plus 5 to initiative, and I'm already plus 5, so...
Oh, no,
I'm gonna suck drawing.
I thought
drawing
you'd
a birthday
miscounted.
party
I
up.
thought you'd misremembered. I thought you're going to be very disappointed when you read the description.
No.
Okay, Vendar. 16?
Yes. Yes.
16. Leah.
Oh, where did I put it? I think it was 11. No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
11.
Okay, Yukikaze.
4.
Alright. Oh, Doral. Forgot he was here. Yum, Doral!
That sounds like you're less than half again.
I guess also my initiative reflects my not wanting to fight these.
Cyrus.
10.
Blair.
18.
18. Beaten Vendar.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
Raiken.
12.
12. And Jebel.
17.
17. Alright, give me a second to rearrange you guys.
I wonder if this place is tall enough for Doral to go full dragon.
I somehow doubt he would.
Would be cool.
Yes, it'd be very cool. But based on the fact I still don't know his real name, I don't think he wants me to know what he looks like either.
You don't
Just
even
need to
your
know that he
dad's
loves
name.
you.
And it's more than I could say for my dad.
Ow.
Not in real life, obviously.
Yeah, I know, but still.
That was interesting. I swear I heard Fred Boat stop as soon as the combat music started, even though I hadn't told him to.
It sounded like someone dropped and joined or something like that.
Oh, is that what you heard? You would have heard somebody join because I brought in Rhythm. Rhythm does battle music.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, here's the scoop. Remember that you have 60 feet of dark vision, unless otherwise specified, Leah. And so, that means that, say, Yukikaze, you can see down to the bottom of this group over here, and out to past this group here, if you're peering over the rock. And as far as, like, literally the wall, like, the structure is just out of view. So you know that the land ends and that there's some murky water here with a little turtle in it. But you aren't even aware, like, it's where the fog overtakes the edge of your vision that this structure is.
But how threatening does the turtle look?
If I answered that question, you'd have to roll a wisdom saving throw. So Cyrus, for instance, these big rocks are blocking, unless you climb up on them, are blocking your view over here, but for instance, you'd be able to see, like, these Drow if you did, but you can see easily straight down to here, so you have no idea that there are more guys there.
Okay. Yeah, sounds reasonable.
But you are able to see... You can see the turtle. Well, I think the rock's in the way. But they can tell you about the turtle. You can see
It's a
these
great
guys.
turtle.
Even if the rock was in
Already
the way,
named
Leah
it.
definitely is.
Yeah.
I named it Raphael.
Yeah. I'm just saying that, like, without moving, your dark vision goes that far, so as long as you position yourself so that you're not getting your line of sight blocked by these obstacles, the rocks, your allies, then you'll be able to hit those without having to go too far out there, but you are also not aware of things beyond there. I don't know if Leah told anybody any details of the structure. All of you are just sort of vaguely aware that there is a structure there, because out well beyond your, well, I guess it's, like, the edge of it is, like, 30 feet beyond your dark vision. There is an ominous green glow that seems to be showing you the bones of this structure that is in the middle of being built. But you can't see details of it. Okay?
Not the slight bit ominous.
Not
Yeah,
even...
Leah didn't say anything because she's afraid of speaking in there.
Yeah. Doral, who is on the telepathic bond, is going to crack his halfling knuckles and say, "Well, they're starting, so why don't we?" And he's going to
Turn around and run away.
run away.
He's gonna give a big ol' thumbs up to Cyrus, then he's gonna go hide behind a rock.
Did Rezym roll initiative?
Huh?
Did Rezym roll initiative?
Oh, yeah, Rezym. Sorry. I need to add him to the initiative order.
The whole reason we're here.
I thought he might like to shoot something.
Yeah, it was kind of his quest.
Why would he wanna? No.
Thank you for doing that for me. I sat back and watched. It was glorious.
I will go collect paycheck now.
There we go.
Oh, look at that! No, even further behind then. If he had rolled lower, he would have been exactly in the middle again.
Dang it.
I mean, that's still really close to the middle.
Yeah, it's close.
And like,
I mean, it's the middle of the core group.
yeah.
You keep moving those goalposts.
All right. So Doral is going to move down about 15 feet, giving you all a little bit more breathing room, and you're going to see him point a gold-painted finger southward, and the area there is going to explode in a fireball.
Nice.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's where you get it.
The dice can't be a comfortable pillow.
Everything is a comfortable pillow for a
That's
cat.
what you think.
Is it on
Challenge
lap?
accepted.
For some reason, cats hate to sit on my lap.
This is gonna hurt. How many dice in a 5th level fireball?
10d6.
10d6. Alright. Alright. It could do worse. So, goodness gracious. He blows the crap out of these people.
Forgot
You
that
know?
my damaging spells are now magic missile and cantrips.
Yeah, you have,
I went full on utility wizard today.
Yep.
But you can still counterspell, right?
It's yes, it's part of my utility.
Well, as long as we have that.
You don't need
Okay.
to do damage. Preventing damage is very nice.
Yeah, counterspell squad, then this it's pretty nice. Try to cast counterspell, 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 the counterspell, counterspell.
Yeah, you are a counterspell squad now.
Did I actually get shield cast into the staff?
I believe so. Yes,
Okay, I'm just gonna.
because it was in the city, right?
Yeah, I
I cast it in the city.
Okay. Save that now.
So, after Doral is the Drow. So these Drow who just got hurt are going to begin moving forward. And one of them is going to cast a spell.
I will counterspell.
Okay.
With a, I'm counterspelling with a 3rd level spell.
Alright, counterspelling with a 3rd level spell. Very well. Mark the spell slot and roll it.
Yep. Thank you for moving, Cat. Makes getting my dice easier. Although now your butt is in the way, so I can't mark the spell yet. 22.
22. Okay. He is very dispelled. The magic is gone the moment you saw it appearing.
You coming to my house and try to cast a spell?
Fortunately, I don't regain shield from that because I haven't spent any yet.
Okay. Another one is going to try and cast a spell.
If I can see it, I'll counterspell.
You cannot, big rock. It is this one over here.
I guess I'll try.
Again,
Big rock.
big rock.
Wait, which one? Oh, that one. Oh, I thought it was the one that was near me.
Nope. It was two of them double moved, two of them single moved, and then tried to cast a spell. So, is there anybody else? I think Yuki can see this guy. Because he's big and tall and was peering over this rock anyway.
So he pumps his chest out to the spell.
I don't know, I'm giving him the option to.
You want it? You can.
Counter spell, throw stagger.
People done dead.
MDV dagger.
Call shot.
There you go. So, are you going to utilize a spellbreaker or no? It looks like nobody else is in a position to do this.
Yes, because the fact that we are surrounded and spells would make things worse.
Okay.
Roll it.
Then mark off one of the uses of spellbreaker and roll it.
They're grouped up very nicely for a fairy fire.
It's the third level, so what do I roll again?
You roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Oh, hey! Ah! I guess it's just d20 then. Not those. Alright. Dice. Don't be a bitch. $14?
Okay. For the 14, that means you can cancel up to a 4th level spell. And you see the magic in his hand vanish.
Yes!
You don't see any expression cross his face as this happened. He was like charging towards you with his tools of stonework in his hands, and he raised a hand without any like voice, without any change of expression, and it disappeared. He doesn't even really look confused or surprised. He just continues what he was doing.
Oh, great. His mind's gone.
After the Drow have all gone, it becomes Laramenda's turn.
Okay. So I am going to shoot with Ray of Frost the Drow south. Like the farther away one.
South, farther away, Drow.
I think was the one that I had countered.
Yes. That is the one that you countered.
Ray of Frost, that chapter.
Okay.
That is a 28.
28 is going to hit him.
Okay.
Is Drow 1.
Two. That 10. 10 cold damage, and they are slowed by 10 feet. Start of my next turn.
Okay.
I get my reaction back. Sweet.
You deal 10 cold damage, which he does not seem to resist. And you slow him. I think there's a blue circle. Oh, it's prone. It's a blue circle. You know what? I'm just going to leave it on this yellow triangle. That's our slowed marker that I never remember. Okay. Any movement anywhere? You like being in that clod?
I think I am going to move to like the corner of Floomps. I know that the Floomps aren't there anymore. I don't think that they're there anymore. I think that they had left, right?
They fled?
Yeah, but like the square that was not occupied by Floomp in Floomp territory.
Okay. Cool. And end of turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Jebel.
If I move a square to the right,
Here.
how far am I from the middle illithid?
40 feet.
Illithid. Okay.
And you have direct line of sight to him, which is wonderful.
Yeah. Sunbeam.
Sunbeam.
Yeah, I'm going to turn to the other two Drow on our side. You might want to cover your eyes. And just
Oh yeah, they're hiding. They show no intention of participating in this fight. As a matter of fact, I think they're gonna go with the Floomps.
That way we don't confuse them.
Yeah. Now, Sunbeam is 10 feet wide, right?
5.
5 feet wide.
60 feet long.
Okay. Do people agree that this looks like it's going to be hitting 4 targets?
Because they have to just be next to it.
I agree.
I only see it hitting one.
It's because it's 5 feet wide. It's just because of the targets. The ones that aren't in the lit squares are kind of, would they be in half of it, you know?
Yeah, just imagine those triangles or the squares in the sides being triangles.
Yeah, that's
So it's hitting those two Drow, the Dwergar, and the Elephant.
Okay.
I agree with you, Tristan.
I am also giving off. I am now at the center of like 60 feet sunlight.
If that helps.
Yeah, that does help a bit.
I was honestly concerned it was going to hit allies, but good positioning.
Jebel, that's a sexy looking sunbeam.
It reminds me of the final level sword from Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, except now we're pressed up against this boulder.
I mean, I've kind of been stuck against the corner of this boulder, and I don't like it.
You've been caught between two Dragonborn. It's a good thing they don't sweat.
Yeah, and then there's a fucking Drow now in the other corner. I was like, I was gonna use that for that way to escape.
All right, so
Now I gotta climb over the rock.
Is this a,
Well, there might not be a Drow in a second.
dexterity saving throw?
It's Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Add that I'm also giving off now sunlight, 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light radius.
Alright, well, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's see here. What's the DC on this?
19.
Yeah, so 3 of them definitely... They all fail. They all fail.
Well, they take 28 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Let's see here.
And they're all blinded.
Yup. That means great.
Drow. They're not vulnerable to radiant damage. Dwergar. Not vulnerable to radiant damage. Mind Flare. Not vulnerable to radiant damage. So you said 28 each?
Yep.
Alright, let me record that. Okay. So Drow 2 is bloody. Oof. First blood. E. Okay. He's very bloody. They clearly do not have much HP.
Not now, anyway.
Whoops, not prone. I want to use the incapacitated ring for these. Because they're blind. Everybody failed, so they're all blind.
Yeah.
Alright. And then that Illithid, which is Illithid 2. 2. Took 28. Okay, there we go. I didn't set that to loop, did I? Because I'm a dummy. Let me fix that. What? There we go. Okay. Good turn. Good turn. You bloodied 2 of them and blinded 4 of them.
Yeah.
Anything else? You can still move. Which is going to be a pain in my ass because you take all of that color with you.
Nah, I'll serve her in.
Don't let my frustration stop you from doing something tactically sound, though. Alright, so you're done then?
Yeah.
Okay. Vendar, you're up. There are people who have not acted yet. Do you want to know who they are?
Yes, I do.
They are anyone who is not a drow.
Okay.
These guys, Dwergar 2, Dwergar 1, Illithid, 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 and, yeah.
So, can I climb up onto the rock?
Yes, you may. You don't have
And
a
is
climb
that-
speed, so I'm gonna say you could do it with your bonus action, your cunning action, basically.
Okay.
Normally it'd be an action since you don't have a climb speed.
Okay.
So I'm being nice. You also would normally have been attacked by an enemy so close, but you can see that he cannot see you.
Oh, that's good. I thought I was gonna have to
creature
take a
looks
hit.
dazzled. It doesn't seem to be reacting in a pained way that you quite expect, but it does seem even less aware of itself and its surroundings than when it first approached.
I'll go ahead and take aim and put a Goofy arrow in the Illithid that's all lit up.
Okay. Do so with advantage because he cannot see. Hang on. Remember something.
He hasn't had his turn yet. That'd give me sneak attack and that advantage.
Okay. Yes. It looks to me like yes, you can do so with advantage. You know, because of your feature and also because he's blind. Your feature gives you advantage, right? If they haven't acted yet.
I think so. Let me read it. Yes.
Okay. So just so that you're aware, he's blind, so you would have advantage no matter, as long as he's blind, you have advantage on him. So if you want to pick somebody else that you wouldn't normally get advantage on,
then yeah, I'll shoot the other Illithid on the left there that I can see.
I think you can. Yes, you can. Okay. It is now bright as day here. It dims out, and then he's in the shadows beyond.
It's 18 to hit.
18 to hit. That will hit.
Was worried. The other one was a nat 1, so good thing I had advantage.
It was, even still, kind of close.
Okay. DC 19 con save.
Okay, here it is. Down. Okay, con save. Here's saves. Okay, he doesn't make the 19.
Okay.
So you're using the lightning bowstring still?
Yep.
So tell me the bowstring damage. And then the poison damage.
Okay.
Remember that advantage
That's the-
gives you sneak attack.
Yes, so it's going to be 36 lightning damage.
36 lightning damage. Okay.
And 46 poison damage.
46 poison damage. Okay. You... I don't know. You... bloody him.
Good, good.
Good to know.
And I really don't think there's any point in hiding or anything. I also don't have the bonus action, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
Did the lightning damage seem to work?
I didn't resist it. So it worked. What do you mean?
Okay.
Like it
That's-
it did hurt him.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
That's what I was asking. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright, after Vendar. Did you want to move any further, or do you like being on top of your rock?
I like my rock.
Okay. After Vendar is Rezym. Rezym will seem quite surprised by this very sudden display of extreme force, but he seems excited by it. You're going to see him take a step around Cyrus here, and then vanish as he appears on top of the rock, teleporting up there. He is going to fire an arrow at this blinded one. And wow. With advantage, he rolled nothing. Let's see. That's going to be, it's going to be enough to hit, though. Yup. He rolled crap, but it's crap enough to hit. That was bad advantage shot.
Yeah, just like me.
Oh man. Okay, so he shot at Illithid 2. You shot at Illithid 3. Yes, everything is correct. He is going to taking an action. Do that. What is this? An action. Okay, never mind. Yes. So he's just going to fire. Oh, wait. Got another feature. Hold on. These guys. They're so ridiculous. Sorry. There's, of course, as usual, there's that. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, he doesn't actually have it at this level, it looks like. Well, that's good for everybody. It means I don't have to mess around with another thing. So he's going to deal 5 damage. Nice.
Hold on there, Buckles.
And then he's going to... Oh, wait, no, he still has advantage. No, he's going to... He rolled a 6, a 4, a 4, and a 2. 2 advantage attacks. So he's gonna miss with his second shot.
The whole thing with the Aboleth the other day really took it out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
It did, because it killed him.
It killed him.
So. It took everything out of him.
Raiken, you're up!
I'm up.
Only halfway through the fight.
Okay. Oh, I'm not used to going so early.
Right? You are aware of how your friend's ability worked. Oh, I did, by the way, rewrite up your challenge. I didn't send it to the D&D Beyond yet, though. Let me grab my notes. Hold on.
Challenge.
Sorry, my brain's like pulled in like 11 million directions at once. Do you want to use challenge right now, or are you gonna do something else while I get this uploaded?
Well, let's
It works a
see.
little bit differently. I had to try and balance some things.
Uh-oh.
Not super different, but it's a little bit different.
What are the differences?
There's more ways to lose it. It is a saving throw now that it gets to remake, basically.
I figured the saving throw was gonna be added, like
but
you were wanting.
Being a chord thing, it functions much more like it functions a little bit more similarly to compelled duel. So I'll let you read the description, but a shorthand is just if other people interfere with the duel, it's going to make it easier for him to break free of its hold.
I see.
But I figured that
now...
would play to you specifically as a player well, because then you can be like, nobody fuck with this. I marked it.
Yeah, except every time I do that, people fuck with it.
You just need to explicitly say, "Don't fuck with this one. This one's mine," and then hope that everyone listens.
I mean, I've said, "Don't fuck with this one. It has 0 speed. Let's surround it," and then the next person hits it, so they keep on running. But sure, I'm not going to use it for now.
Okay. Pulling it up so I can update it now, so please tell me what you would like to do.
I am going to just attack this one that is right next to Yukikaze and myself.
Okay, you attack that one. You have advantage on the attack roll because it is blind.
Ah. Huzzah! Okay. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. I need that, and I need that. Huzzah! Ooh. That's going to be 13 points of non-magical silvered slashing and 7 radiant.
I heard 7 radiant and magical silver slashing. I missed the number on that. I'm sorry.
13
13.
non-magical silver slashing.
Okay. Drow 2 takes 13 of non-magical silver slashing, which makes his HP that, and then 7 points of radiant, which makes his HP that. Okay. He's still standing.
Okay. Then he will attack again. This time with a 21 to hit.
That will still hit.
Okay. And this time it will be 14 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay.
And 3 radiant.
3 radiant. Okay, he's still standing.
Okay. That's gonna be Raiken's turn because he's gotta press up against this boulder because it's sunbeam.
Right. Okay. Good turn though.
Does the beam? I thought it was like you shoot a beam and then the beam's gone and you have a mode of sunlight in your hand and every turn you shoot a new beam. Is the beam still there? I could be misremembering the spell.
I can summon a new beam. I know that.
Your original interpretation was right, Sam.
Okay, so it is gone. Like I'm not gonna run into it and get damaged.
So it's like he's blasting lasers out of his hands.
Pretty much.
Well, anyway, he started blasting.
He's an Iron Man.
Because if that's the case, then Raiken would move.
Yeah, it does say flashes from my hand, so...
Then if it's not there anymore, then Raiken would move diagonally down, so he's diagonally down, so he goes in between the two, and then down one more, so he's one south between the Drow, or one south from the Drow between them.
Here. 10 feet total movement?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn, then it becomes Leah's turn.
Okay. Time to Eldritch Blast some Cthulhu-looking creatures. Where's the first Cthulhu I can see? Let's see, there's so many people in my way. I probably have to move.
I always forget you don't have the spell sniper.
I'm gonna move so I'm diagonally down from Raiken.
Mm-hmm.
Diagonally to the right for us.
So you're gonna be... Help me understand, hold on.
One more down. Okay, wow.
Okay. So you're gonna go here?
One more down from there. There, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Normally that would provoke attacks of opportunity, but they're blind.
Yeah. Right, yeah, the ones right above us is also enemies, aren't they?
Yeah, the two circled ones are enemies that are blinded.
All the circled things are enemies, plus more things are enemies.
Yeah, but are the Duergar?
Duergar are enemies.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the Mind Player. The one with circle. The one circled.
Okay, roll it. With advantage, because it's blind.
Well, I'm not gonna bother rolling again. Because that was a 20.
Cool.
Yeah. That die has been very happy recently. I mean, it's fair. I haven't used that die. Like, last session was the first time I used that die in nearly a year. So I guess it's just happy to be back in action.
Yeah, it's trying to win favor. It's like, look, I can roll 20s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Rolling damage. That's what I need to do then. Wisdom. That's a 4 plus 7, so 11. 11 points of force.
11 points of force.
No, wait. I need to roll twice because it's a 20.
Okay.
Yeah. So another 6 to that. So
17 points of force.
Yeah.
Alrighty. According to this, that is ellipted 2, taking 17. Alright, got it.
Okay. Second blast. That's a 10 on the die, so that is still advantage, I guess.
Yeah, they're all advantage. It's still blind.
Yeah, so second roll was a 5, so first roll was a 10 plus 12? Yes, so 22.
That'll hit.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's a 10, so that's 17. Again.
17. Okay. Alright, comes Bloody.
Yeah.
And third blast.
11 on the die, or it's another 5, so 11 plus. Well, it's one more than last time. 23.
Okay. Damage.
What the hell? That's another 10. So another 17.
Okay.
Yay, I take you.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's 51 points of damage. Alright. You moving anywhere else?
How many movements do you have left?
Let me think about that a second. I think you were here. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that sounds right. You have 10 feet of movement left.
Okay, then I'm gonna move some behind Dragon. I hide behind Dragon.
So, just like right in between.
No, not that. Not that.
Doral.
Oh,
Doral.
Doral.
The actual dragon. Not, not the dragon.
You're gonna hide behind the guy who's like half your size.
Yeah, that's the point I was gonna make.
The
Yeah,
actual dragon.
Alright, so you go there.
That's right next to enemy. I was thinking right behind them, like.
Or you could be here.
To the right side.
Yes, there. That's where I was thinking.
Okay.
Protect me, dragon daddy.
Alright. After Leah, Cyrus.
Woo! Okay. Let's see. I'll move to the right of Leah. I think I should be able to make it there with 25.
Yep.
And then, I should be able to see more creatures. I'll probably try and send a fireball into that group of 4 to the left.
Okay.
We're gonna cast it at 5th level,
Okay.
so I need some dexterity saving throws.
Wait, you're gonna hit the turtle.
What turtle? I can't see it down the water.
Turtle.
I'm pretty sure they all failed. I'm not rolling above 7 on anything today.
Wait.
I think the highest one there is a 17.
That might be my thing. Let me check. Nope, it's 18. Okay.
We cooked him inside his shell.
Does the blind affect, like, deck saves?
Only negatively. And they failed even without disadvantage, so in this case, my answer to your question is no.
It does not
Hilarious.
fail any ability checks that require sight, and attack rolls against it have advantage, and it has disadvantage. Those are the only things that blinded says.
Oh, okay, well that's not useful. Okay, so I can't use the roll. Not roll 20. The D&D Beyond roller. So I will go to roll 20 and use
Why
its
can't
dice
you use
roller.
the D&D Beyond roller?
Because it won't show me what the individual dice, and I can't tell if it converts the 1s to 2s like it's supposed to for my feet.
I can see the individual dice when I roll them.
I can see the first 3. I can't see anything more than that.
I can only see the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can see all 10.
Okay, are
Hit,
there any...
hit the die, and then it shows them all.
I mean, I'm just hovering over the pluses and it's showing me all, because I can see 6 of them and then an ellipsis,
okay.
and then if I hover over them, I can see all of them.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
So hovering over it, or if you hit the die, then it shows all the dice.
Then that'll work. So then, let's see, it's 30 plus my bonus, so 35 fire damage.
35 fire damage. Alright. 2 walls getting hit. 2 Dwergar. And... Drow 4. And Illithid 2. Excuse me.
And Raphael.
What? And Raphael. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's down the water, I can't see him.
So, 35, you said?
Yes. Because I get 3 for my class, because of charisma, 2 for the wand, and 1, because one of the runs was a 1, so I treat that as a 2 for the feat.
Mm-hmm. And the last one was Drow 4. Okay.
That guy dies. This guy is bloody. And this guy is not bloody. This guy is still up and still bloody. There you go. Anything else?
No, I think that'll do. Well, I'll spend one sorcery point to activate my fire resistance just in case, because I have no idea what any of these things do.
Okay. After Cyrus, it becomes the Illithids. Let's see here.
Where are the intellective arrows in the initiative order? Are they going on the Elder Brain's turn, or?
Oh, damn it. Where are
Sorry.
the Elective Hours?
It did not cross my mind until just now.
Yeah, mine either.
It crossed mine earlier, but I just assumed that they were going on the Illithid's turn.
I think they already got to you two.
I guess they can just go on the Illithid's turn, because I just rolled their initiative and it's way high. Oh, that's... yeah. They're way up there. Honestly, it says that they're on the same initiative with the Drow.
They just had a late start this round.
Yeah.
Got the brain puppies.
Oh yeah. The brain puppies. It's just too bad because it messes up our perfect 2019, 18, 17, 16.
Oh yeah. So we just gotta kill him. I don't see.
And then it's like they were never around.
Uh-huh. Alright, so, sorry. I was figuring out what these damn Illithids were gonna do.
And I think all they want to do is eat our brains.
Oh
It's
my
not
gosh.
unreasonable.
God damn it. I have to take a bunch of damage off the Illithid.
What?
They have magic resistance, and with the resistance they make their save. Both of them.
Oof.
So that Illithid is not as close to death as he was.
Okay, then may I add one additional thing to my turn then?
Nope.
Well, I would have if I'd known he wasn't as hurt.
You wouldn't have known he wasn't as hurt.
Why not?
Because he was already bloodied when you attacked him, he's just still bloody.
Okay.
Nothing
Was my understanding was going
nothing
from-
visually changed.
Okay. Well, it was my understanding it was going from bloody to not bloody.
No, he's
Okay.
just not as close to death. He was really close to death, now he's not as close to death.
Okay.
That's the one I hit?
Yeah, he's in the beam.
He's still blind though, is he?
He wouldn't be if he.
He
made
wouldn't
the
be if
save.
he makes a save. What's the DC?
19.
19 on a con?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd still be blind, even with the advantage.
Cool, because that would have changed other things as well.
I
Would've
would
been-
have just added a new guy or something. Let that one die. Fine. His twin brother's here to complete his quest.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's Billithid.
Yes, Billithid.
God, you killed Dave!
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Reach. Okay.
Can't you believe you killed him? He loved children's brains.
Children's brains. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say it's everybody because he's got a 60-foot cone. So, everybody in a 60-foot cone.
gets to make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm theoretically good at those.
Is this magic?
Oh no!
Is
of all the
it
things.
magic? I mean, that's a very good question. It's not a spell. Yes, it is magic.
Hooray!
Is it a charm effect?
I
mean, probably not with an save.
It doesn't say that it's a charm effect. It has an effect that does a mind thing, but they don't
If it
classify.
doesn't say it's a charm effect, I would not make the case that it's a charm effect.
Okay, I don't think it's a charm effect. It's I'm a beat your brain down with my brain effect.
That was a poor roll.
Yeah.
Nowhere near Raiken.
Yeah.
I'm just outside of Raiken's range.
I
Actually,
got
rolled
a 17.
Okay.
I got a
Didn't
21.
get it.
Oh crap!
Who got a 16 or lower?
Me.
Raiken.
Oh, thank
Yep.
God. I rolled a 7 on die.
Because there's using Indomitable.
I also rolled a 7. I only have
Okay.
+2.
Okay, hold on.
I got a
I'm hearing that it is Jebel, Raiken, Yukikaze, and Cyrus.
Yukikaze is using this is a saving throw, right?
This is an intelligence saving throw, so you're going to use
Yeah.
Indomitable?
Yep.
Okay.
Raiken, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bother because I'm gonna fail it.
What
anyways.
did it say the DC was?
I asked if anybody
Oh
rolled
my God.
less than a 17, because that was Sam's and he saved.
Raiken got a 20, so he's saved this time.
Cyrus
Thank
is
God.
just like, come take me, brain eaters.
Okay, so hold on. It sounds like Raiken's new number is what?
Raiken got 20.
20, okay,
After
and
the
Yukikaze's new number?
He's not giving up.
Okay,
I'm
you're
not
indomitable and you're
close enough to, am I close enough to get Raiken's bonus?
No, you're not.
No.
Uh,
Only Doral and Yukikaze
Oh.
are close enough.
That did it. There, I got a 22.
Okay.
yeah, I'm using my inspiration.
Doral's fine. Okay.
That didn't help at all. I got under 17.
You got a what?
I got less than 17.
Okay. And Rezym.
I can't use inspiration because I already had advantage, right?
I think you can use inspiration to get one more die. Rezym makes it.
Wait,
If you
I
want to
didn't have
spend your
advantage,
inspiration, you can get one more die.
Why did
I'm
you get
gonna
the
try.
advantage?
Wish me luck.
Luck.
Thank you. I was gonna say. I said wish me luck.
Bad luck.
Wish me good luck. Wish
Bad
me good
luck.
I haven't rolled yet.
Good luck.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's see. Oh, you fucking asshole.
Okay, what'd you got?
When I rolled with advantage,
Yeah.
I got on die, I got a 6 and a 3 on die.
Uh-huh.
With inspiration, I got
The 5.
a 3 on die.
3 die. Okay, so I'm hearing that the people who got less than 17 are Cyrus, Jebel, and Leah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Cyrus, Jebel, and Leah, you will each be taking 22 points, 25 points of psychic damage.
Can I use my reaction to throw my shield onto Jebel because he's the closest?
For psychic damage?
Oh wait, no, I have shield.
That
For an intelligence saving throw?
shield doesn't. No, I'm not casting shield on my arcane ward.
I get
mean-
it. I want to understand how Arcane Ward, a physical shield, protects you from psychic damage.
I mean, as per arcane ward, once per long rest,
Inside
when
my
you cast
spell.
an abjuration spell of first level or higher, you can create a magical ward on yourself that lasts until you finish a long rest. The ward has in my case 31 max HP, and takes damage instead of you until it reaches 0 HP. Whenever you cast an abjuration spell of first level or higher, the ward regains HP equal to twice the level of the spell. And then projected ward is just, you can throw it to somebody within 30 feet. So it doesn't say that there isn't a type of damage that it can't absorb.
He throws it literally into Jebble's brain.
So I was saying, like, there's just a shield inside my head. Just,
Shield around his head.
That feels weird.
Right.
His eyes are glowing.
Is this like a charm effect or something?
No.
No.
I asked
No.
that question earlier.
Yeah,
It was relevant
It-
to my
it's
interest
like
as an elf.
squeezing your brain.
yeah. I heard you ask it, but I didn't. I missed that answer. But I do am immune to that because. Yeah. How much damage did you say it was?
25 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
But you could make the case that I wouldn't know that he was going to be affected by it, since it's a purely mental thing.
It is just weird being able to react to a thing you cannot see. I totally get, like, throwing it on somebody that you can see, an attack is about to hit them, a lightning bolt is about to strike them, a fireball is blowing up next to them. I'm totally on board with that. This is just like, but how?
Projected ward says when a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to cause
I mean,
your
it does
to
just
absorb that
say,
damage.
takes damage. And even though I have asked the internet about psychic damage, they are talking about every element except psychic, and I hate them. So I'm going to say, whatever, rules is written, it just says somebody takes damage, you absorb it, so go ahead and eat 25 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Therefore, Jeb takes nothing.
right.
Cyrus and Leah, you each take the 25, but all three of you are stunned
Ugh, hex.
for
Oh,
1
joy.
minute.
Oh joy.
A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage. You can repeat the saving throw, which is the intelligence save, at the end of your turn, each turn, until you end the effect. Just so's you knows. So, as I said, before I was so rudely interrupted by everybody becoming incapable of hearing me, who wants to make that saving throw again?
I mean, I don't
What?
want to.
The ones who saved, do we take half damage?
Actually, no. The ones who saved you take nothing.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say save for half. It says save or else this happens.
Cool.
All I know
That's-
is that I'm
that's
officially
typical.
taking resilience intelligence as soon as possible.
I mean, that is why Rezym has it.
But I'm guessing the second one is doing the same thing to us.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, oh.
I am lucky that I have proficiency in intelligence saving throws.
I'm surprised. Is that just a rogue one?
Yep.
Yeah, Dex and
I have
intelligence.
proficiency as well, but that fucking got not a good that did me.
It got you almost there.
Alright. Well,
Well, I think I got a 17, so I believe that's.
I got a
what Blair
28.
got saved, right?
No!
What was
I give you my inspiration.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to give me your inspiration?
Yes.
Wait, so is the next one doing it already?
Yeah, I mean, only one has gone so far. This turn, what's going to happen is there's 3 illithids and 2 intellective hours that go this round. This turn, rather.
Well, no, Raiken was shouting like you were already starting that part. Nothing.
Like, I know it's 10:30 here. I figure I can at least finish the Illithid's turn and start with the intellective hours next time.
And I'm going to be stunned, and then I'm going to no longer have a brain. It's
gonna be great!
Yeah.
I give my inspiration point to Raiken.
Alright,
Make sure
guys.
to reroll.
Okay.
Let's focus.
Please work. Yes! I saved it again!
Okay. Alright, so, Vendar, what you got?
I got a 17.
Okay, Yukikaze, what you got?
Oh, he's so... 13.
Okay. Have you got any Indomitable left?
No.
Have you got Inspiration?
No.
Okay, you fail.
I give him my inspiration.
Alright, roll one more. Mark off your Inspiration.
Is this one attacking all of us again, or just the ones
It's
we
using
killed?
pretty much the same square. It's just like a little bit higher, so it's missing the guys next to it. It's just hitting you guys.
I rolled worse.
Okay. Rezym makes it. Doral makes it. Leah.
Well, but of course, same DC.
Yeah, same DC.
Yeah, then I make it this time. Actually,
You make it this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
there's 18 on die, so yeah.
Okay. Cyrus?
21.
Okay. Gebel?
11.
Okay. Blair?
28.
28. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So, looks like Jebel and Yukikaze. You will take 25 points of psychic damage, and you become stunned.
Double stunned.
In the case of Jebel, you're double stunned, and it's amazing. It's like tripping.
But it's a really bad trip.
It's a bad
I'm
trip.
gonna offer you something. I was playing a game recently, and in the game, when something was stunned, if I got hit with something that stunned, then it unstunned. It refilled the bar so that they were unstunned. So you should be unstunned now. Yeah, it's like a double negative.
Is this like Gandhi's pacifism being so low that it wrapped around into like hyper-aggression?
What?
He's
It's
talking
in
about
Civ, in like
the
Civ
old
2 or
game.
something like that.
Yeah.
In like Civ 2, I think it was Gandhi's aggression level was so low that he got like bonuses to drop it down, but they didn't cap it so that once it hit like 0, it stopped. Once it hit 0, and if it went below that, it would actually go back around to the top again, to like the highest aggression. So
Like
it's been, like
255
Civ 2
Go
Mahatma
from
Gandhi
being a pacifist
was like the
to
most
being-
aggressive AI.
Suddenly, I want to murder everything.
No, it's like look it up. It's like if you're playing like Civ 2, it's like whatever. If Gandhi was on the scene, he was like always the first one to have nukes. That kind of thing.
So, just to make sure, all of you wants to roll that again, right?
I don't
No.
want
No!
I don't know why we wouldn't.
I don't think
We just
anybody
love
else
making
has
it
a save for an inspiration for me.
Yeah, no,
So it looks like you gotta roll
we
well
threw
the
them
first
all.
time.
I just want to be sure. You don't have to. He decided to fly instead. He's now flying through the air.
Oh, thank
Ah.
Christ!
This
With
isn't a
advantage,
spell,
I got
right?
2 6s on the die.
Oh, when he was all the way down here, he was 30 feet away. He cast a spell.
I don't have my reaction, so I couldn't do anything.
Motherfucker. Wasted my fucking time.
Because I use my reaction to project the ward.
Okay.
No, not the brain puppy!
You're right. Not the brain puppies. Brain was here. Boop.
Let's go eat Leon's brain.
What do we do? We're gonna flip a coin. Hey, Cyrus, what do you want?
Low.
Oh.
Weren't we doing the elective hours next time?
I was, but then I realized there's only 2 of them, and they've only got one thing they can do, and I can get through that in a minute.
Okay.
So, Leah.
Yeah.
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, it's a third time.
Don't roll poorly.
Wait, hold on. I might be wrong.
Is there a saving throw?
I don't think there is. Hold on.
Yeah,
I just remembered. I think the other thing has a saving throw. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't think this one does.
Targets 1 creature, 10 feet. Oh no. There's still a saving throw. Oh, hold on.
Okay, cool.
No, wait. They're just stunned. Stunned is incapacitated, right?
Yep.
I believe
Yeah.
the stunned is incapacitated. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, you said that earlier.
Yeah, I did. Okay, then never mind. There's no saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it just does the
Yeah,
bad.
it just jumps on and gleefully eats your brain.
It just disappears. You just see it run this way. It like stops as it considers its options, and then it just vanishes.
Oh, that's not good.
If you want to flip that coin again, just so you don't know who it actually went into, feel free.
That's not a half bad idea. Now I know who it went into. Okay, that's it. There's a mystery for next time.
Man,
Yep.
better just go find them both. we can bring it back after and find out which one was which.
They are incapacitated, which means
Which means they're really easy to hit.
You guys are the best of friends.
Okay, so with that, we have gotten through the Illithid's turn. We will be starting with Yuki Kaze next time, who is stunned. Sorry, buddy.
What a great start.
It's going to be a fun start. I expect that it's going to be amazing.
We gotta kill those Illithid quick.
that is the goal.
No, why do
Two
you
of
think
them
I
are
attacked
blooded.
them specifically?
So in hindsight, it should have been a 7th level fireball followed by twin firebolt.
Probably.
And these things need to be dead before they can attack.
I tried.
But now I know for next time.
Yeah, it's just like when Raiken saved his fucking smite
Well, for
for
all I
next
knew,
time.
it was
Just in
with
case,
fire.
just in case he needed it for the next giant.
Just in
You
case.
mean I did a pretty good job at one of them.
But no, I think everybody did great. Everybody did big damage. Your dad did a 5th level fireball. You did a 5th level fireball. Leah did 51 points of damage with
Yeah, with double crit.
Eldritch Blast.
It wasn't double crit, it was only 1 crit.
No, it's just one crit. It was last session
Yeah.
he got the double crit.
Yeah,
True.
but the two other rolls that
Which-
wasn't
yeah,
crits were maxed.
Yeah. Which again,
Yeah.
I'm leaving that damage you did to that Illithid alone, even though you would have been at normal to hit him, because advantage from him being blind, disadvantage from his resistance to magic.
Oh.
Or actually, how does that work? I might be reporting that wrong.
only
Yeah.
saving throws.
It's
So
only
that-
saving throws? It's only saving
Yep.
throws? Okay. Then never
Well,
mind.
if it
Even-
makes
Then
even
everything's
so-
cool.
He rolled
Yeah,
a
if-
20 on the first die.
If it
Yeah.
makes you feel better, if it was cancelled out, the
no.
first rolls I got were the good ones anyway.
Yeah, I remember. You're right. But in any event, I'm wrong. It is only saving throws. You're right. In any event, the fight for your lives has begun. It took you about 2 hours out of your way to get here, and so 2 hours back, just so that, as long as this doesn't end up taking multiple hours, basically you paid it forward with hiking late into the night.
Cool.
Yep, and now we just came here to die, and the world will end. Either by these guys or dragons, we don't know who. Maybe they'll have a pissing
We
match
didn't
on
come
top
here
of
to
the planet.
die.
I mean,
To bolster their forces. It's better than dying. It's dying with a purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, the
At
number of
least our corpses will still be used.
the number of
So-
in-cap rings here is very funny to me.
So, now, assuming I die to these Illithid, would the aboleth still hunt me down when I was under their control? Would another aberration become their problem because of this?
I mean, that's a very interesting question that I'm excited to learn the answer to.
If Raiken dies, he's haunting Rezym's ass.
How is this Rezym's fault? You agreed to go with him. He didn't make you do it.
Yeah, but how can you say
How
no to
you
that?
dare make us aware of this threat?
Yeah, exactly.
What if the Flumps had come found you anyway?
Well, then he would have killed the Flumps. I was like, how dare you? I don't want that threat. I don't want to fight mind flayers.
Oh, goodness gracious. But yes, they are scary creatures. Let's see how it all turns out next time.